What's up, boys? How are we doing today? Text. Oh god. Oh Lord, that's a bit loud. Video game. Good god. No plan? What do you mean? Effie, please do not knock my coffee or my water over. You may hop over them. Good girl. Good kitty. How you doing, Appel? I have plans. Plans within plans. Also, is my fan audible behind me? I think it's like probably fine. I assume it's probably fine anyway. I think... So if we get Fire Blast and Blizzard, that's gonna be tough because they're really expensive. I think that's pretty good for us though. I think Fire Blast could do some stuff. When does Flareon learn a real move? Music's louder. Good. Good, 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 good. Does Flareon ever learn like Flamethrower? Or like a legitimate move? No. It actually, in fact, does not learn a legitimate move ever. Sick. Yeah, Gatry's gonna have to, really hit the lottery, I think, dude. Yeah, we have to buy Fire Blast, I'm thinking. Are you good, bro? My man is spinning. Is Fire Blast and Shadow Ball, like, here's the thing. We don't really need Graveler in the Elite Four. Because Flareon can just Fire Blast Fortress, the Venomoth, and the Ariados. So like that's fine. And then we can switch in the Magnemite for the other two. We really don't like need Graveler at all. I also think we might be okay for Koga, maybe? Might be a little spottier though. Oh, let me switch. Taking out the champ. We're clicking Blizzard. We go out there, we click Blizzard 4 times, and we pray. That's the play. We're gonna have to somehow be able to afford Blizzard and Fire Blast, and we're just gonna pray they all hit, and nothing bad happens to us. Because nothing bad would happen to us. We're a good person. That's how it works in life, you know? Punch him out. What, on Gligar? I don't think we have the XP to go around for the Gligar. Is the issue. I think, like, we could maybe, like... Oh, we can't even plan around that because it comes so late, too, is also the other issue. The late, very late game Pokemon. But Tentacruel outspeeds almost all of Lance's team, minus the, Did I start? I didn't start over here. Whoops. Tentacruel should outspeed, like, all of Lance's team. You should have Stab Surf and Blizzard. Try to get through, like, the, that devious little fellow known as Gyarados first. That's the big issue. Tract is like... We don't really have a good candidate for it. Is my other issue. Who would we put it on? Tract Graveler? Graveler just kind of dies to everything in the Elite Four. The thing about Graveler that's good, it's a nice little pivot for that case. You are correct. It's also pretty solid for, we can kind of use it to carry us into Kanto. That's the big ticket, though. I don't even think, Tentacruel gets one-shot by a Thunder, though. Because, like, that is a special defensive wall. as a bulky Pokemon. So, like, I think it'll be okay. This is not Stab Thunder, either. Like, it's probably going to take, like, 60 or 70%, but I think it'll survive. The golden ticket's going to be the amulet coin. We desperately need the damn amulet, is what we need. The amulet coin will save our lives. Boyd in here. The HP Fire. The way God intended us to play the game. Oh fuck, he's got lock on. What a game, dude. What a game. Dude, so after work today, I went on a little ride. Checked out my Walmart and my Target for some Pokemon cards to see if they had anything in stock. Obviously not. I did buy a pack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards just for fun because I played Yu-Gi-Oh as a kid. And it was like $5. Like, who cares? I got nothing of value. Mostly because it's Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yu-Gi-Oh! Has literally no value whatsoever. It was cool. It was fun opening a booster pack. I was afraid I was gonna like destroy it getting it out of its like little like pack thing. So I did that. I checked out a couple of thrift stores in the area too. Just see if they had any like vintage old video games or anything. They didn't have shit. Which, I'm not surprised. A lot of Madden, a lot of FIFA. Nothing of value. A lot of places were like priced at market price too. They literally just went up on eBay and just looked up the prices of shit, that type of thing. If they had anything like remotely of value. The Goodwill had nothing. A different one had like literally nothing. A pawn shop had some decent stuff, but like it was like really like haphazardly. It was a weird setup. I didn't really like the vibes in there, so I like left. And I went to GameStop because I heard GameStop has some retro video games these days. So I wanted to see what the hell they even have. And more importantly, I wanted to see the awful prices that be charging. The retro consoles I own. I have a Super Nintendo and a Dreamcast and like a PlayStation 1 at this point. I sold most of the stuff I have. Because money. I have no plan to like play any of that shit. I'll just emulate it, honestly. I don't care. I also wanted to see if there's anything I could flip. A couple extra bucks. Dude, so I go to GameStop. I gotta say, it was really a peak GameStop experience, dude. It hit all the benchmarks. I go in there. Running the place is dubiously aged. Like, I don't know if he's a teenager or early 20s. Guy seemed like a dickhead. Right off the rip. Very kind of awkward and rude. There was an autistic guy in there. Just talking his ear off about all kinds of different stuff. Not even like... I'm not even saying like autistic in like a mean way. Like legitimately like the guy had like a speech impediment. Was very clearly on the spectrum. So like that was wild. And I see like they have a big old thing. It's like, yo, we have Pokemon cards. Ask. So I'm like, yo, how much you charging? Obviously they're charging scalper prices because it's GameStop. They're crazy. And the funniest part, I'm like they're like it's like $10. I'm like, what the fuck? And the autistic guy that's hassling the guy, he's like, that's scalper prices. I remember when they used to be $5. And I could tell that the guy running, like in charge there, was getting pissed off with this dude. I was dying, bro. That guy was my fucking hero. So he was just annoying this motherfucker, calling him out for scalping. So I ended up buying a pack. Because it turns out that I had a store credit from God knows when. I think like 10 years ago when I worked there. So I didn't have to pay any money. I bought a pack and I opened it. There was nothing of value in there. I have the cards. I have some of them here. Hold up. Where are they at? Literally nothing of value. I think like the coolest thing I got was like a fucking Wimpod. But damn, dude, the art is kind of clean. I'm not gonna lie. I think where is it? This thing. This is the fanciest thing I fucking opened. This fucking Gorgite. Which, like, sucks because I hate this Pokemon. Damn, dude, the art is kind of clean, I'm not gonna lie. This was... Like, look at this Sudowoodo, bro. I kind of love this little picture of this guy. Look at him. Little fellow. Having a good old time. I don't know. It was actually kind of vaguely entertaining. Despite the fact I wasted $10, essentially. However, at that price, my god, dude. Okay, some store credit. Dude, it literally had to be like 17-year-old store credit. Because I haven't been in a GameStop really since I was 19. When I used to work at one. Which is why I have such a hatred for that company. Dude, it was really brought me back, bro. Like, I was in that kid's shoes one day. I was also a dickhead, too. But my god, the prices? Also, they had no good retro games. They had jack shit, bro. They had nothing. You're like, yeah, here's like fucking like FIFA for like the Nintendo DS. We won't even list the prices. I'm like, this is so stupid. I kind of wish I actually liked the TCG. Because, like, I think I would like the idea of opening booster packs. It was vaguely entertaining. Ah, fuck! Gotta fight this guy already, bro? Shit. Oh, that's not very good. That's not good at all. Graveler, help us. Well, we evolved. We have Stab Surf. Do you think that can one-shot him? This is not a defensive Pokemon. Okay. It might be winnable. You just gotta get through to the last guy. The last man, if you will. All the coughing seem to be on lock. Weezing has Explosion. I think a critical would take us down, unfortunately. I could even take our injured Graveler down, but it's the world we live in. We throw Mantine at it, dude. That could be the play. Mantine, save us. Hey, you're 32. Like, you're above the level curve kind of here, sir. Titania, you gotta do it for the boys, dude. Do it for the gram. I need a big one here, Titania. Come on, Titania. Oh, she's the goat. Oh my god. Oh, that's goat shit right there. What do you mean you hit the 10 piece? No way. Alright, you just have self-destruct. I think we can take that with Gatry. I think this feels like a safe switch. Bro, not the magnitude 10. They kind of do, dude. GameStop is like... The way it was structured was really, really bad. I got paid a minimum wage when I was there, which it was like $7. It was not even remotely acceptable. Where's my TikTok chat, bro? Where'd that go? Holy shit. Retro, how you doing, bud? I apologize. Just saw your message. Realized my fucking one jab was missing. It was hard, bro. Like, you gotta like look at like 2 monitors. Hardest hobby on the planet. But yeah, they kind of do teach you to be a dickhead at a GameStop. I know the way it was set up when I worked there was like we had 2 quotas: the power-up rewards cards sign-ups and like new game reserves. We didn't get anything for reaching the quotas. We just got to keep our job, which, you know, really good job. The really funny thing was the way the reserves worked. So, like, let's say me and you, Appel, let's say we're working together. We're on a shift together. If some guy comes in, reserves a game with me, that's +1 reserve for me. It's good for my numbers. Then let's say if, like, for whatever reason, like, I, like, leave, you're still there. And he's like, you know what? On second thought, I don't want to reserve that game. I'm gonna cancel my reservation and get a refund. And you have to process that. I still keep the +1 reserve. I still have credit for getting that reserve transaction. You get -1. You're at -1 reserves. And you have your quota you gotta meet. So you're at -1. It's shit like that, dude. It's like, that is not a sustainable, like, business model. Nor does that make sense to anybody with half a brain. So naturally, when I worked at GameStop, I had IBS. It's a terrible case. It was very, very bad. You know, I was not really capable of doing anything, honestly. Just the IBS was always acting up. I just was about to poop myself. It was bad. It was really, really bad, man. And it was really only flared up any single time somebody came up to the desk and was like, hey, I want to cancel one of my video game reserves. I always had a sudden flare-up for some reason. It was like a fucking Winter Soldier code word they were triggering. Really interesting coincidence with that one. There was 1 month where, like, I had a 100% reserve rate on all my transactions. Now, this is because I worked 1 day that month because I was in college and I had, like, 3 transactions. But GameStop doesn't care about what statistics are. That doesn't matter. They saw I had a 100%, they're like, ooh, this guy's a genius. So the district manager's in there, I'm like, hey man, do I, like, get any sort of, like, reward or recognition? He laughed at me, bro. Oh, I'll just take 5 trillion damage from a goal bet. That's fine, actually. It's actually exactly what I wanted. I'm sorry, Golbat, I wasn't familiar with your game. Save us missed. Yeah, I have, like, nothing positive to say about GameStop as a business. It's just truly, like, one of the worst companies. I have, like, such beef with that business that, like... I hate this fucking bat, dude. This Pokemon is a miserable creature. Come on, miss. Oh boy, I love fighting the Pokemon available to me in Pokemon Crystal. These are such truly fun people to fight. Yeah, I hate GameStop. When the stock shit was going on, I didn't even buy any. I was like, I refuse. I refuse to even acknowledge this company. Even though I'd be getting rich off their dime. Brother, for the love of fucking God, can you stop clicking confuse right every turn? You are a menace to society. Nobody likes you. You will not be invited to any weddings. Wait, what? Oh my fucking God, I hate this move. You are 3 for 3, sir! Stop it! Four for 4! I fucking hate Golbat, cuz you are a menace! Alright, we're going through 1 Pokemon. Count them. 1 Pokemon. Is it a Gatry sweep? It is not a Gatry sweep. This is fine, though. We have just... Oh my god, we don't even have a safe switch here, actually, bro. That's the rub. Let's go to Boyd, because he is a special tanky boy. Because if he hits a Sonic Boom, we just lose to Tanya. Game is a nightmare, cuz. This game is just a nightmare, man. There's nothing really to say. So do you have moves, Haunter? I feel like I can't quite even risk a Shadow Ball due to the para. You have Nightshade, probably. I don't think I like that. We're gonna go to Khalil here. You have Shadow Ball? Did you always... Hang on. Hold up. Hold the phone. There's no way he had Shadow Ball, cuz. He always had Shadow Ball? I don't believe this. Bulbapedia will have more accurate information for me. Fourth battle. Wow, he always had Shadow Ball. I didn't know he did that. I had that dog in him like that, bro. Supersonic Gaming. Winnable. Isn't that disgusting? Isn't that disgusting how that mechanic never functions for us? I think it's really cool, personally. Hey Nicole, how are you? Snizzler. This is probably fine. I feel like Sneasel doesn't have moves. Huge. 2 Leers. And what does a Quilaba even do, bro? It's just a Quilaba. He's just a Quilaba. Even with the Leers, bro, you don't do no damage. It's so funny that you fight Quilaba here. This Pokemon got... Nah, Mion. How you doing, by the way? This is Crystal. So same gen, but like, the good version. Well, I have some hot takes about that one. I don't know if this is a good version. Controversial opinions right there. Yes, 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 Silver. Please go away. I need to heal all my boys and release Khalil. We are like actually gonna have an issue where we're walking into the Elite Four with nobody. It's like we can't even get fodder Pokemon to throw away. To fill out the ranks because you have no encounters available at nighttime in this game. Like we well and truly have nobody. Kind of crazy. Hey, the Bayleaf was like a XP sync, so like getting rid of the Bayleaf was just an improvement uphill. I thought about doing it earlier, but didn't pull the plug. Thanks for following me on. Yeah, I definitely like Silver better myself. I kind of feel like they changed some of the encounter tables around in the Crystal. I'm not really a fan of them personally. They made a lot of Pokemon only available during the day and night, and I only stream at, or during the day and the morning, excuse me. I only stream at night, so like I'm missing access to like half the fucking Pokedex. I'm really walking into like battles with like plumbers and electricians on my team. Got the dregs of society out here, dude. Bad news, we lost our Whirlpooler. Good news. There's no good news. It's just the news. It's the current news. Your boy Cujo. Well, let's continue the gate tree trade. You gotta get him to level 40. I really think we actually unironically need to go and declare and just click Blizzard like 4 times and pray we win. That's like our only out. It's not even like an out, that's just kind of like depressing. I don't think it's gonna work too well. So how much do Pokemon packs like actually go for? Like, what's the MSRP? Is it still $5? Were they always $5? What the fuck was I paying as a kid, bro? I was shocked a Yu-Gi-Oh pack was only 5 buckaroos. That's like reasonable. That's like an affordable thing a child could like pull out and like buy. You know what I mean? Almost as if that's the target audience for some of these TCGs. Children. I saw they had Riftbound too in the GameStop. Is that like a popular card game? Do people play that shit? I'm also like very confused about what Riot Games is doing because they had Legends of Runeterra, like their digital card game, and they made Riftbound, which is like a different card game. Like, why do they have? Why does they have like a physical card game than like their online card game that are completely different card games? I don't think I understand right there. It's not really logic into me, you know. The math ain't mathin'. I'll sludge bomb this guy, mix it up. Sometimes I feel like Riot just makes games so they can be called Riot Games instead of Riot Game like they used to be called for a long time. That's my headcanon reason why they made Blitzcrank Poro Roundup on the fucking mobile phone way back in the day. Great game, by the way. I think I still have a cell phone available somewhere that has that game on there. And one of the few fun mobile games that isn't a gacha game, I'd say. Really a high bar, though. Gacha games are kind of the worst thing ever created. I say that as a gacha game player. Retired, mind you. I was in the trenches, bro. I was in the dirty, dirty trenches of fake Grand Order. I did my tour. I survived. Yeah, do you want to level up your special attacker? Here's nothing but special walls as far as the eye can see. Gatry's getting there slowly but surely. We are very much definitely behind the level curve, I would say, though. A concerning amount, to be honest with you. But I really think we only need, like, 2 Pokemon at a decent level. Like, genuinely. I think otherwise, like, we can kind of just get away with, like, whatever. Burglar Eddie. That's our boy right there, dude. Who doesn't love the boy Eddie? Promise I'm not gonna be able to buy any vitamins, but I don't think I actually need vitamins. I'm running around Blizzard. It's just very funny that if we miss Blizzard, we probably lose the run. So, really banking on like 3 consecutive things that go correctly. The odds are most definitely not in our favor for that, I believe. You have to hit 3 70%ers. Doesn't seem very likely. Pinnacle can at least take a hit from the one, the last guy, I think, maybe? Don't quote me on that. I think he can. I wish there was like useful berries, like a citrus berry would go crazy, dude. Well, that guy, I forgot he was in the game. Because he's not available, basically. He was removed from Crystal, essentially. Like, not technically, but pretty much, with the changes. No longer catching a burn tower, now he's just relegated to fucking the funny little egg. Well, pal, you can start writing up your apology for him to our boy Tentacruel. There will not be an apology for him to Chikorita, though. I might have to save that one for Gen 4. Might have to save that for Legend ZA. Keep calm, Sludge Bomb, dude. Gatry matches up into the Houndoom well too. The Houndoom's a high ass level though. The Houndoom is a little scary. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. We do need Boyd to get up to level 42, so let's get Boyd up there. Boyd's probably our number 2. Well, that isn't very nice. I didn't like that one bit actually, Glue. Dude, HP Fire is so stupid to have. Genuinely such a whack thing to have on your fire Pokemon. It's funny because it's like the one fire Pokemon that's like actually kind of fun to have on. This bro doesn't learn anything of value. We gotta use the Mystic Water in the Lance Gym. Probably, anyway. We should have like a good way of like, I don't know, setting up. Having Tentacruel like do things. Might be a Sludge Bomb. Did we get the is the Poison Barb in this game? Poison Barb might be good. Wait. It's only on Fridays. Never mind. We can never get the items that are good because day to night cycles are, I'm coming, like... What's the opposite of coming around to something? I'm starting to dislike the day-night cycle in this gen. I don't think it's a, like a mechanic that fits a game like Pokemon, you know? And I shouldn't have to like time travel to like functionally play the game. I guess poor design. Yeah, Tentacruel's him, bro. Tentacruel's goated. If you want to see a real go, look at his stat spread in Gen 1. Literally one of the most underrated Pokemon in that game. Oh shit, the Wheeze. Big Wheeze. Wheezy. Who did I say I would, If we win the run, I will shiny hunt a version of them. Did I say that last stream? I made a promise. Might have been Chikorita. And, don't know about that anymore. I think that one might be invalid now. Let me get the item, bro. What could it be? Oh, it's just the best item in the game. You want to see another go? Look at Flareon's stat spread in Gen 1. That's a real cold-blooded Pokemon right there, dude. That's just some insane mixed attack stats right there. Like 130 attack and 110 special is insane in Gen 1, dude. I think I actually like kind of had to give that Pokemon no moves to balance it. The thing is, like, Body Slam and Flamethrower and Hyper Beam is like all you need. Realistically. You got Smog for coverage. Shadow Ball? Yo, if he self-destructs. Let's not do this fight, actually. Titania, help. I need you. I still need to get Magneton several levels. Oh, that's annoying. I like don't have a berry for that, actually. I gotta get to the Poké Center in 86 steps. Actually, well, there's like a couple for it to tick, right? Like, we're chilling, I think. You keep it in the good magnitudes. Okay, let's go. There's a way to like manipulate where you like do what's called poison walking. Like you don't take the ticks. I don't know how you do that. So, we're gonna do it the old-fashioned way. While you play the game. I literally don't remember what this is. I don't know. There's some little trick you can do. All the items over here are like actual dog waters, so you're not even gonna worry about it. Genuinely some of the worst items you'll ever see in your life. Like, oh, all that work for having the elevator go up and down just for an Ultra Ball. Yippee! Yo, so what does this Pokemon come with? That's definitely a moveset. Certainly one of the movesets of all time. Ugh. We should take a little detour right now. Catch up on a little bit of experience. The amulet coin's like the big thing I want to grab. Because like money is an important thing in Pokemon. You have to buy 2 fucking really prohibitively expensive TMs. Oh, a bit of a sabbatical real quick. Oh, Paris. Flareon's in Paris. Oh, of course. I don't have cut. Wait, Gligar can do that shit. If Gligar can't learn cut, I want a refund, bro. No, we can't go to Dragon Den yet. Dragon Den also doesn't have anything of value for us for a very long time. We gotta go to Azalea Town to try to get a Spearow so we have somebody we can fly on. Literally no other reason we're coming down here. So Kurt has a ball for us. That's pretty good. Hi, Kurt. Thank you for the fastball. Which I think is that different from a quick ball? They should retroactively put the Dust Ball in every game because it's the best Pokeball they've ever made. I'm gonna be so mad if I get a shiny in like one of these games, dude. Or in like fucking Gen 3. This is our Azalea Town encounter. Oh yeah, give us the Heracross. Sure. I'll definitely make use of that one. You know me. Do you think Heracross has more than 20 HP? He's got it, right? Heracross does not have more than 20 HP. What are we doing as a society? This is the beefiest Pokemon they've ever made. God, this would be such a cool encounter in like any other gen. This is not who we wanted though, believe it or not. I'm not happy about this. Nah, bro, we can't. It's a fucking, it's that guy, dude. Who doesn't love Heracross? He's Heracross. What else we got for Path of Radiance characters? That could be, Devden. Yeah, I'm sure he's at Herculean powers as he has no stab options. Okay. On to Route 33. We skipped our encounter much earlier in the game here. Please give me a Spearow. Show me the Spearow. We're back up. We're so back. The male Spearow. That can be Shinyan. We had a Shinyan, never mind. Volk? We have a Volk? That can be Volk. I'm really good at spelling, don't worry. Alright, we can actually fly again, which is pretty good. I would say that's pretty important. Are we positive it learns that in Gen 2? Also, you know how learning we get earthquake. You know how late we get earthquake, right? Vormod can go away momentarily. Volk. Oh, the freeing ability to fly away. Yeah, we get that TM at like the end of the game. It's the very end of the victory road. I may I'll be ready to earthquake like the 4 guys it's good at in the Elite Four. That's just too late. Alright, we have the amulet coin, which means we have money access. We have a couple options. There's some trainers near Mahogany Town that we didn't fight, and we should go do that. That's some XP in the tank for us. Void and Gate are our main targets for this stuff. You still have the XP share? Damn, somebody's tired. Curse her. You don't get curse until Kanto. Another casualty of not having any good moves until Kanto. Still have a Route 44 encounter available. Could be anybody. Even like an Entei. Even this disgusting creature. Shadow Ballin'. We win these. Damn, bro, you took that much from a fucking Psybeam? So the good news, Kadabra is like way significantly faster than almost all of the Will's Pokemon. The bad news, I have to stick a Carbos in that guy's throat or something, or calcium. Whatever one makes you fast. After we spend all of our money on other things, that is. Man's a fisherman, so we do need a little bit of XP on Mist. Just swap around this amulet coin and really maximize our funds here. How are we doing right now? I think we'll need 200k-ish to buy 2 of the casino TMs. I believe. The HP Fire will not cut it against a Jinx, unfortunately. That's not the right Pokemon. I hate that. Yeah, we're gonna have to, hey, Gatry. Help the brother out real quick. Alright, at least Gatry's getting up in the levels, dude. He's almost ready to go. He's almost ready for a scrap. Nice proper scrap. Yo, that was like actually kind of decent XP from that guy. Level 8. That's such a weird... A level 8 Pidgeot is like... That's like criminal. What a criminal Pokemon to have. That's such a criminally low level. You should be investigated for that, actually. Alan, we don't need your services anymore, sir. Alan? Appreciate the phone call there, friend, but fuck off. I think we should finish Goldenrod, obtain Blizzard, and work our way through Claire's gym. So we have all those trainers on lock already. We don't have to worry about anything else. Gatry up front. Amulet coin to Gatry. XP share to Boyd, I think, here. For a bit. Lucky Chloe, how are you? I don't know what any of that means, but hey, fucking our dastardly Squidward's gonna bring them to the future, dude, encase them in Chrome. I mean, in some ways it makes sense if you think about it. Very philosophical from Lucky Chloe. Why did the shutter open? Did you have something to do with it? You don't say there, Chief. You don't say. There is the boy, the Kate. Ratty Katie himself. Oh, this guy's giving me nothing, dude. Get a little more XP there, Chief. There you go. There you go. Like, does the same things that Shadow Ball does for us, but special. Don't really care about that. I think you two are exec. Well, one of you guys are execs. Look, man, I just need to bankroll my fucking lifestyle at the casino, dude. All I'm really asking for here. You have a dude, fuck you. Setting this monstrosity at me. Gatry, finish him off. It's winnable. Fuck Golbat. All my homies say Golbat. $5K, dude? That's money, bro. Amulet coin, get dividends right there. When do we get the Lugia wing? It's not like we can use the Lugia till red anyway, like who cares? I'd rather have that Snorlax. I'm starting to really hate Golbat, dude, which sucks. I love Crobat. Like, Crobat's one of my favorites. Crobat's just a cute little guy. But Golbat, dude, just a terror. Just a freaky fellow. There's nothing but ruin my day every single time he shows up. Okay, so I have an update on my boss's boss, by the way. He's given me a new rule as a personal trainer at the gym. I have to clean at least one thing per day. Now, there's a big problem with that one. I have classes scheduled from the second I get in till the second I leave. There is no time for that. I'm like, hey man, I have to train people. Like, that's my job. Cleaning is not my job. I have training to do. He's like, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, no. I'm not gonna stay late. I'm not gonna do it on my lunch break. That's not how that works. I'm like, sir, you might be stupid. Because the real problem is my man has cut the hours for all the other employees. So there's never anybody in the gym. Even like prime time, like 6 p.m. after work hours, there's like 3 people in the place. Which is not, or not 3 people, excuse me, that's like way too many. There's 2. Me and like 1 guy at the desk. So we don't have like a staff to like man the front and clean and me do my training. I don't think my boss is like understands this. I'm literally gonna crash out on him and get fired soon. I already feel it, dude. It's already coming. I was looking for games to fucking pawn off and shit, dude. That proposition, though, is definitely less concerning when you have 2 jobs. And, like, this isn't my good money job, the other one is. It's just very annoying, dude. It's annoying to have some bald idiot just whine at me over his, like, bonuses and everything. How do you know I can't astral project, okay? You don't know that. First of all, pal. You've never seen what I do when I sleep. I very well could be astral projecting. Don't assume, pal. When you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. Why did the woman have less money? Is this Pokemon's commentary on the pay wage gap? That, the female rocket grunts are given 70 cents on the dollar compared to the male rocket grunts? What is that? I can't believe Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal would tackle such a heated topic. So, well long before it was in the common discourse. Damn, dude. Who knew Game Freak was on the cutting edge of women's rights? Let's be real, we know they weren't. They're a Japanese company. Alright, 1 grunt, or 1 executive left. I think it should be a clean sweep for our boy Gatry, though. He's kind of like perfectly equipped to deal with a Houndoom. He's kind of like literally just the best Pokemon in the game, actually. Some might say. I did see that there's supposed to be a lot of Pokemon, a lot of regional forms. Something about like a Psyduck. With the shittiest typing imaginable of Ice Psychic. Really happy they pulled that one out. It was really working good for Mr. Rhyme. Only 1 Mon? That's fine. All I need is my boy Brout. Rare gen where I pull a grass starter. This has only happened twice in human history. In Gen 3 and Gen 6. Gen 3 was close, though. I will say. Really like Sceptile. Swampert is so fucking... I really like Swampert, but Sceptile is so cool. I got them mixed up, their S's. There is this devious fellow. Wow, this sprite is much less interesting. Yeah, I'm not happy about Ice Psychic Duck. That sounds kind of terrible. To be real. Just such a bad typing is the problem, though, dude. This is Crystal, Shiro. How you doing today, Shiro? We've already completed gold and silver on hardcore Nuzlocke without grinding. Is it the clear? I guess it is the clear bell. Hello from Northern Ireland. Hello. Doing work in Australia. Oh my god, dude. I can't even imagine the time zone shenanigans there, dude. 3 a.m., bro. Good lord. Well, hopefully my monotone drawling voice will help me fall asleep. I sure am. Let's go get a nice little Blizzard TM real fast. Yeah, that's the nicest thing anyone has ever said to me on the internet. Thank you. I don't know if I would agree, but appreciate the thought. I'm not crazy about the slot machines. I really enjoy Voltorb Flip in the remakes, though. Voltorb Flip kind of go foolish. This is Minesweeper effect. Oh, I don't know which one you guys are. Why would you make me blind pick here? It's devious. These are hefty prices here, my god. Economy is rough. Sure, shiny was the Academy from some. Dude, I didn't see a shiny till I played Gen 9. I never had good luck with any of that stuff. I didn't even know like they were like a thing. Like a game mechanic. Back when I played Gen 2 as a kid. Why do I think just typing Blizzard would be a good idea? What is Crystal? TM14? I don't think I really ever did the slots in this game specifically. I did them in Gen 1, but I like the bug catching contest too. I just wish it was like possible to win ever. Save us, Gatry. I don't think you need to use acid anymore. I think we're past that point as a society there, sir. Yeah, I had to double check. Because I was not about to waste my coins. I only got the funds to go around like that. Economy is rough. Alright, can't do anything with Ho-Oh. Guess there are items in Tin Tower. But like, who cares, bro? What does that do for me? Let's take off the item, or the XP share here, I think. There was the one run where I did use a track to beat Claire's Kingdra. That was the 4th? 4th of July? I was working, bro. I didn't do shit. I was at my other job, I was working on a bar all night. I watched some fireworks from inside there, but otherwise made some completely mediocre money. It was not even that good. Alright, it is time to click Blizzard. Like 55 times. This is what we were reduced to as a society, bro. Blizzard spam. I think I should use Sludge Bomb for now, actually. Preserve it a little bit. Well, that could have been a mistake. I don't get punished, though. Close to a fucking disaster. What a rip. Yeah, tipping bartenders is normal here. They generally make like almost nothing hourly, most of the money from tips. I work as a host though, so I just make decent like actual wage, but I don't really make anything from tips. It kind of sucks in some ways because like when it's really busy, I gotta bust my ass and I don't get anything more for it. Well, when it's really busy, all the bartenders and everything are making bank. Like, the bartenders made some fat stacks. I did not. I most definitely did not make some fat stacks, dude. Flex is we gotta do food running too, but we don't get anything for that. Which I think is dumb, but they won't listen to me. I'm gonna train you. What do you do? Other than be up at 3 o'clock in the morning doing Australian things. Holy shit, that's a lot of XP. Way. It might be winnable. Got the money coming in now too. I just desperately need to afford Fire Blast. Ah, dude, payroll's a nice job. Do you work from home or do you go to like the actual place? Like do it. Work from home is the dream, dude. You fucking Globetron, just living off your life like a digital nomad off your laptop, bro. A good gig. Bro, that is a good job, dude. I assume that sounds like some good pay to me too. It sounds like it's gotta pay pretty well, if I do say so myself. Oh, they keep throwing Seedra at you, so you're just like, oh yeah, you can't do anything. Have fun. That's not too bad. Sometimes it is beneficial to just get out of the, like, home and just be out in a balanced society every so often. I don't think I could do security. I have to do a little bit of, like, bouncing at the bar. I check IDs and all that shit and, like, kind of throw people out every so often. That's not fun. I also don't have the patience. I know you're supposed to de-escalate and everything. I don't really have that in me. I will generally escalate, which is not good. I will escalate and then remove myself from the situation and let other people deal with it. We call that a little bit of instigation. I love me a good instigation. Sometimes you just gotta instigate a little bit, you know what I mean, dude? Just a necessity. Alan, I appreciate it. I don't need your services anymore. Or kidnappings. Yeah, NDAs are all fun. I think a friend of mine broke an NDA though, because he's like, I worked on the COVID vaccine. I don't think you can say that. Like, I think you should keep that one under wraps there, my friend. His name is Steve Stevenson. He lives right here. Go get him for breaking the NDA. Put the boots to him. I think I know I've made it in life once I have to sign an NDA, dude. Dude, in what country? That sounds like some American police type shit. Don't tell me the other countries' police suck ass too. Hey, what's up, Francisco? How you doing? Are we not fighting Claire yet? Not at all, bro. 14 seconds are crazy. So I just imagine you guys are in the room with the cops and you're like, yo, she's like right over there. Like, yo, like, look. Like, bro, like literally in the corner. See the team? I got you, Fran. We have Gatry the Tentacruel, level 37. He's the GOAT. He's our hard carry. Titania the Graveler, old reliable over the run. Boyd the Flareon. First time you'll see a Flareon in a Nuzlocke. Last time you'll see a Flareon in a Nuzlocke. Mr. Magnemite is still here. And Silver the Gligar. And Volk the Spearow. Last two are not real people. They're just there. Mist is in fact real people though. A spine? Nothing wrong with a little bit of spine. Gotta do what you gotta do to pay the bills, you know? A gig is a gig. Gig is a gig is a... Dude, we're so fucked for this Claire fight, by the way. We have not missed a blizzard yet. It's not good. Our luck is being wasted. That is so foreboding, actually. Check it out, because how do you like their mega evolutions, Fran? What do you think about them? Hey, RJ, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. How you doing tonight, brother? See, I wish, like, when my brain is outside of the box and unpredictable thinking and never stops, it was, like, useful. It's just, like, stupid. What's the team? I got you, RJ. Which went over, but just for you, we have Gatry the Tentacruel. We're doing a no grinding and no hacked and rare candy Nuzlocke, so we're a little under leveled. He's going to be our main carry, though, I think, for most of the game, because we don't have any good Pokemon. Titania the Graveler. Boyd the Flareon, who kind of cracked in his gen. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. This is kind of a decent Pokemon. Mist the Magnemite. Silver the Gligar. And Volk the Spearow. Two of those guys are just there to fill in bodies because we need, like, people. See, it's always nice when managers at jobs, like, actually, like, look at their employees and, like, you're like, wow, you actually have the potential, kid. I should help you, reach your potential. As opposed to, like, just yelling at you and being a dickhead. Like many bosses do. Alright, what can I get rid of, bro? Is there any world... Well, I can sell Fire Punch. We're fine. Not the new evolutions. I like the new evolutions. I think they're fun. I don't see a world we use Rock Out, bro. Or Roll Out, bro. I think we gotta get rid of Roll Out. Rock Smash is buyable. I don't think the world we use Rock Smash. Icy Wind, maybe. Dude, I don't even think we use Iron Tail. To be so honest with you. I didn't buy any repels. I'm not gonna buy repels. I ain't got the money to go around for that shit, dude. I got a penny pinch. The pennies must be pinched. I don't think you do in Crystal. As far as I've gotten in there, there's never been a time where you need Rock Smash. There was like a little bit of a spot in Burnt Tower in Gold and Silver, but they kind of removed that in Crystal. I think it was a very weird decision. Yeah, LK William. How you doing tonight, brother? Surf! Surf, 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 surf. We be surfing. Please get the level 40 Gatry. His name's Parry? Like Parry's not a name. Perry? Yeah, I'll have to ghost guys down for payday. I feel like that is sort of a strat, but we're not grinding in the Nuzlocke. That's one of the things I banned for the rule set. I feel like it's very easy to abuse payday and everything. I'm trying to avoid things like that for the run. Go with very limited resources, see what we can do with limits. You also banned like 12 Pokemon in this run. A game of your photographs. Hell yeah, dude. I'm doing pretty okay. He's the Fanfi Swarm guy? Okay. What starter did you pick, LK? Who you got, bro? These trainers kind of suck ass. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. They ain't got no money. No money, no XP, no maidens, no nothing. They ain't got shit. Timothy, you have nothing for me, sir. Fought that guy. So I've been down here at least. This way? That's where you can fish for a Dragonair. I don't really care about that. Alright. You just hit the alright. Can we clean sweep our way to Claire? Is that a possibility in this world that we live in? Like a cousin? I always hear people say that about America. I always hear like one thing that's like interesting to like Europeans and everything is like Americans will just talk to strangers. Just have normal conversations, and that's allegedly weird in like certain countries. I think specifically the UK, I think that's weird for them to talk to people randomly. Here you'll be just in line at a store just chatting with people for over nothing. It's good stuff. Oh, why do you got these Geodudes, bro? Barrier? I don't hate the idea of barrier. Like, unironically, I don't hate that. That could be fucking... Wait, dude, you get barrier? That's the 2-stage buff, right? Oh my god, this Pokemon's amazing! Is that 1 or 2 stages? Cerebi does not actually tell me. I think that's a setup for us. Totodile, good choice. Totodile is him. He's the best starter in the game. The greatest starter of all time. Well, not of all time. Americans date definitely too. What do you mean by that, Shiro? We do be getting up to some dating. That is the thing we be doing. I think we have a couple more guys in the little path down that we missed. A little more XP on the table for us. A couple of guys in Mount Mortar too. We have to wait a little bit. Because we have animations off currently. So none of the animations play when you have animations turned off. It sucks because I wish I could turn off like battle animations but still have the little spray animations. But there's not a way of doing that, unfortunately. Firalligator? Dude, I love Firalligator. I think it's very funny they misspelled my man's name, though. They'll just fit it. Like, they couldn't name him anything else. Alright, we're gonna limit test barrier right here, see what it does. Two-stager. We like that. Do we just set up 3 barriers on the fucking Hitmonlee? Or the Hitmonchan? The hit guy? Whatever his name is? The Hitty boy? Brother, I think we have plans, dude. I think the Elite Four's coming together. We just need Boy to get up in levels, and I think we'll be okay. We just need to get through Claire successfully. We're going into the purple app. I would actually probably say on the red app. It varies. From what I've been told by the audience, a lot of people kind of pop open the purple and chat on the red. Very spread out though. Very, very spread. We're all over the place. My overlay is much cleaner on the purple app, I will say though, LK. I fight that. I think I fought that guy. I think. But you? Bro, that guy's dodging me. That's crazy. He doesn't want to fight. He does not want any of that smoke. The only one on the black app. I like people pop in and out a lot on the black app for me. What do we call? What other color ones? There's a green one, right? Yeah, I guess there is a green one. I don't like the green one. The green one's weird. Vibes are rancid. I like how there's just different colors for all of them. My favorite bit. Yeah, I kind of know what you mean, Shiro, though. Yeah, but Dig's neutral, is it not? It's also 60 base power in this game, so I'm not too worried about that, I think, Abel. Like, I unironically don't remember the type chart for Tentacruel. Fuck, there's a guy over there, bro! There's one more trainer for us to fight. On this little idiot annoying path. And, like, I will say, they really went out of their way to make these routes inconvenient in this game. Like, I kind of like the idea of, like, a downhill type of route like this, but maybe there should have been a cave at the bottom just to have you whoop, right back up. Instead of having to have a flyer in your party. We might have to do this under level, which I'm not happy about. I'm not very comfortable with the Blizzard kill range on the Dragonairs. No, we still have Union Cave to do, actually. Ground super effective. It can't do that much. Because the thing is, we outspeed, so we'll be +4 defense. You know? I have never had so many encounters in my life. Is today a Pokemon, like, lullaby day? Put these boys to sleep. Leave me alone. Bother someone else. Is this the right way? I think this is the right way. This way? This way. I think it's this way. Like, this man keeps popping up, shaking his fist in rage at me, like, why I oughta. Pow, right to the kisser. Alright, this is the last guy. We're chilling. We need to check the money, because we gotta buy a Fire Blast TM for Flareon. I think Flareon is kind of a good Pokemon, perhaps. Sources say that is a true, an honest statement. There's more ground. You have a Golem! Yeah, wait, I remember this guy. Oh, Golem's gonna be fat XP, dude. Oh, I'm ready for this. I do have a cat. Her name is Effie. I named her after a Fire Emblem character because I am a loser. She's all the way up top, the cat tree. Snoozing. She likes to use my streams as a dedicated nap time for some reason. That guy had no money, actually. That guy was fucking broke. Why was he a broke boy? Oh, you gotta get your money up. There's a couple of guys we can go fight in Union Cave still. Yeah, this is Crystal Rod. How you doing tonight, Rodney? I don't need a burn berry, bro. Come on now. Other ones, I'll hold on to those. Could be a reason for them. I do have the Amulet Coin equipped. That was the Amulet Coin money from that guy. The economy's rough these days, LK. You know how it is, bro. Why do I feel like I skipped a trainer or two in here? I definitely skipped a guy. She don't do any of that, Shiro. She's a menace. She just kind of meows at me and wakes me up for the love of the game. She will, like, literally hop up in the bed and get up right to my ear and meow into my ear and just run away. It literally just wakes me up for fun. Not even for food, not for pets. Because it's entertaining. I'm like, who taught her that? I should have caved and bought like 2 repels, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you, that was my fault, dude. I'm being a little too greedy, perhaps. Me too. I didn't get the radio card! It's good we remember that now. We should get that. It's kind of important. We need that for Kanto. Onyx. I think this is our encounter. Actually. Yeah, this is our encounter, dude. No. This is technically our encounter for this dungeon. We don't have an Onyx this run. However, we can get an Onyx in Victory Road, so we're gonna do exactly what we did in our yellow run. We're just gonna knock this guy out for a little bit of XP. instead of catching. That's going to be our usage of our encounter here. Count that as our feint. So now we can get a pretty decently leveled Onix in Victory Road. And that might be able to slot into the team and do something. No, I did not get the Friday Lapras. I am strictly playing with no time travel. I don't stream on Fridays. And anytime I've ever streamed on Thursday night to try to get it, like, very early on Friday morning, it was a disaster. Everything is going awry. Lapras is truly cursed for us. The damn shame because it's like the best Pokemon in the game. That was like pretty good XP for a Geodude, bro. What the fuck? It's like pretty alright, dude. Hold up. Let him know real quick. Yes. That's good. I want him to miss now as opposed to missing later when it matters. That's a big difference maker. The one thing, I don't think we're going to need a Never Melt Ice for Tentacruel. For the, what are they called? The Dragonairs. Because, I mean, we have the badge boost, we have the type badge boost, and it's 120 base power, super effective. I think we can run a, Paraberry, which does have a lot of value for us. Because the Paraberry, if something goes wrong with T-Waved, we can just not be T-Waved. We can just say no. It's a very powerful tool. Just don't consent to it. I wish we had like a good guy that we could set up on. Dude, Dratini's such a nightmare to like grind up. My plan is though, when we get to Kanto, come back to the Dragon's Den and fish up the level 40 Dragonair. That's a little more manageable in my book. Problem with that though is we have to just not run into an encounter on our way through the first time, which is easier said than done. Alright, we can fight this dude. Honestly, bro, let's get a Boyd up in there too. Because Boyd's gonna need more levels. This is our number 2 Pokemon. So I think this guy might be a Psychic Trainer. You could be Shadow Balling. I kinda love physical Shadow Ball. Except for the fact that like nobody learns this move, dude. That's only my bad problem. Like if actually you had a decent list of Pokemon to learn this thing, no fucking way, bro. He's cooking me. I can't even do it to him. What's up, Nintendos? How you doing, homie? Alright, we just had Bud here. We flinch max. 130 base power, by the way. I gotta grab Return. Because Return would be kind of doing some damage, dude. I feel like Boyd might be able to flinch out the Dragonairs too. Like high key. You can get a Xatu here. Xatu's the other Pokemon that runs away, I just remembered. This little man is good for like... just having somebody. Just a warm body. Well, you thought it was a Growlithe because Growlithe would be a reasonable Pokemon for someone to use. Who the hell actually uses a fucking Flareon? I hate this game. I hate these Johto Pokemon. They're all rude. They all are not allowed to come over my house. They are all not invited. I do not care for them. They're very rude individuals. They're just out here running away, not being available. I like Xatu. Like, I think he's a cool design. It just might be the worst Pokemon the world has ever seen. I wish my man learned a singular move. I think that would make him a pretty good Pokemon if he had a single move. Believe it or not, like, having moves is pretty important in Pokemon. And it's actually very hard to get your job done having, like, confusion until level 63. That's pretty tough. Sadly. You're the homeboy with the, This the boy with the fucking, got the Kangaskhan. What's up, Kanga? You can tell I've gone through this so many times. Look, LK. All I'm saying, Flareon is highly underrated in the early gens. People don't realize I think he's the most goated mage killer to ever exist. I like Shuckle too. Shuckle will just win you a game because of Encore sometimes. If they just do something stupid, like, you're just set. Very funny Pokemon. Oh, you're the double Marowak, man. My apologies. I think the Kanga kid is on the other side of the river. The level cap is 40 for Gatry. We'll pump the brakes then. And everything will be given to our good buddy. Back to floating Mario from Mario Teaches. Typing is the first VTuber avatar. What year did that come out? Is this true Super 1-Up Gaming? I'm sure there's some kind of wacky esoteric one beforehand. Yeah, I do think Flareon's underrated, LK. Because the thing with Gen 1, or like the early gens, my man has like 110 special defense and like 130 physical. I feel like most of the special attackers are pretty frail physically. So like, he's really good at just taking the special hits and dishing them back out. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, Mega Punch it, bro. Let me know if you even care. You know what, bro? This is what we're gonna do to you. I'll even give you a Blizzard for good measure. Let him know what we're about. That was pretty rude, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why I had to do that to him. Do I not have the amulet coin? Oh my god, I don't have the amulet coin. I'm trolling. The money is falling through my fingertips. Who has it? Oh my god, we'll never financially recover from this, like, unironically, though. I think we'll have enough money, dude. We need, like, we need, like, 30k more. Which, like, decent amount. But I'm a believer. Dude, I love Fearow. I used Fearow in my blue Nuzlocke. The Pokemon was kind of goated in Gen 1. Why'd everyone find shinies back in Gen 2, bro? I didn't see one until Gen 9. My shiny luck's crazy. I gotta be chowing down on them sandwiches and just be like a fake shiny hunter, dude. Only way I'll find them. And she has a bunch of evolutions, if I remember correctly. Oh, you just have Eevee, then the 3 evolutions. No, I told her no. She doesn't do anything. Wow, she can buy you a Moonstone, the one item you can get normally. The one, I don't know why, like, that's the stone they made, like, actually obtainable in this game. Very interesting decision on their part, I must say. Yeah, Drill Peck's a good move. Why do I feel like we don't win this? Never fucking mind. This is the best Pokemon in the game. Never mind, we don't win this. Wait, no, we win this. Ah, it's a tragedy. Oh, you're so close, sir. That boy, like, probably needs thunder. But we can't exactly afford thunder. Which is a damn shame. I have to use lock-on Thunder Shock to defeat a fucking... a devious little fellow that's just up in the air the entire world. That's such a dumb proposition, actually. Thunder Shock is just such ass, man. Thank you, Boyd. What would we do without you? Alright, Boyd's at the level cap now. I can't say I've ever used the Jumpluff. I usually play Pokemon at nighttime. Even as a kid, I was playing that shit mostly at nighttime, like under the covers before going to bed before school. So I would never see a Jumpluff. We win these, by the way. Who would have thought we would win a mirror match that we out-leveled by 10 levels? Oh, it's shock. Who'd have thunk? Yeah, Shadow Ball is physical in the early generations, too. So you have Shadow Ball coming off 130 attack onto, like, Psychic Pokemon that you just kind of, like, can deal with because you have 110 special defense. He's, like, designed to be like, yo, fuck your Psychic Pokemon. I am him. Alright, Boyd, you are now in charge. Do not let us down, sir. You need to get 10 levels by the Elite Four, actually. Which is, much easier said than done. I was trying to escape rope. I just don't have any, because I'm so used to having Dig. And I don't have Dig. Gyarados is actually really good in Gen 1 Nintendo's. Because in Gen 1 it has, I think we still win this, by the way. Because in Gen 1, like, its special defense and special are, like, the same, so he's got, like, 100-something, like, special, like, attack. Like, he's actually still, like, good. You can actually make use of Surf and Ice Beam and everything. Bro, I really don't want to switch to Gatry here, but I don't think I got a choice. Nah, we stay in. We stay in, bro. We know what we're about here. Boyd doesn't care about tight matchups. Dare I say it, I think Boyd takes the... whatever. Is this where you get the, Is that the Lapras spot? Where do you even get the Lapras at? Is it in the other place? I don't know, because I've been seeing this Lapras since I was, like, fucking 9 years old. Been a couple of years. Been at least like 2 years, possibly more. I didn't think trainers were able to go on the stairs. That's weird. I feel like you should legally not be allowed there, bro. Get off them stairs. What are you doing there? You don't belong there. No, we win these. Why does he look like that? Sir, why do you look like that? Are you okay? I think your Charmander might be defective. Should get him checked out. Squirtle, I don't give a fuck about his Squirtle type matchups. Who? Never heard of him. And here's Boyd's ace in the hole. The truly most devious technology. Hidden Power Fire. That's our fire stab. Crazy world we live in. I'm not happy about it, but it's all we got. HP fire on a fire type is so devious. Especially when he doesn't learn anything. What even is this? A hyper potion? Come on. Come on. What do you think this is? Come on now, bruh. That's Quagsire. He's hitting one of these. He goes zombie. Thank God he's banned. I hate Quagsire. Quagsire's banned because... So I did gold and silver runs already with this rule set. I'm banning the Pokemon I beat those games with. So the entire list of like banned Pokemon for this run is like... Typhlosion, Slowbro, Nidoking, Ampharos, Ho-Oh, Ursaring, Feraligatr, Kadabra, Miltank. Weedle. Quagsire. And like one other guy that I can't remember. Who was it? I have that one written down somewhere. Poliwag. Yeah, I forgot about that guy. I'm like walking my ass out of Union K, bro. It's hard out here, dude. It's a tough game. Maybe I splurge for some escape ropes, dude. Maybe that's what I'm about. Maybe I gotta do it somewhere, you know? Wait, we still got the guys near, Mahogany in the fight. Let's go. More XP for us. Alright, so I think Claire, she leads with a Surf Dragonair. And she has a Thunder Dragon, or a Thunderbolt Dragonair. And a Blizzard Dragonair. So I think we can actually get a lot of work done with Flareon once we get through the first one. Potentially. We just gotta watch the Kingdra is the thing. Might have to bring a sacrificial guy with us, just in case. I feel like we haven't gone north here yet. We're doing the cash money, cash flow. Oh, we're getting there. Not bad. You're definitely not the trainer type we want to be fighting this Pokemon. We're gonna hand that one over to our girl Mist, who does need some XP, unfortunately. Is there a devious world where we can actually afford to get a Thunder also? I feel like there's no way, right? It's like a lot of money. Thunder would make life so nice. So nice. Against Koga. And we need to get to at least lock-on level for sure, though. Whatever the hell that is. It's like 27. Actually, unironically, using lock-on is unhinged, by the way. I don't know how I feel about that. Here we go. I love fighting Goldeen, dude. It's such good experience and such an easy Pokemon. Because I believe in the early generations, the XP formula is based on, like, the health of the Pokemon. Goldeen's got a pretty high health pool. And Seeking is just a fucking pinata of experience. Alright there. Come on, Mist. Mist? Mist? It's devious. What are the numbers to the stream? I feel like we're like 0 for 7 while confused. It's actually sickening. We gotta go Boyd here. I don't think Seeking has attacks. Ooh, he's got Flail. It's Flail Gaming. That's like a scary move, technically. The way it scales, but like it's a Seeking, so it's fine. Oh, I've been such good XP for that Pokemon, dude. I think we need to get to level 30 for Magneton, then like it actually can just do its job in the Elite Four. I don't think we were picking up in Kanto, though. We can get a Dragonite. Snorlax is probably pretty good. Snorlax is probably like a goated Pokemon to be pulling out. It might be like the best Pokemon in the game, actually. We might just run a competitive set on Snorlax and win. That might just be what we do. Did we just run Curslax, dude? Like, what does Red even do to us? Gatry, put this over the Boyd. Yeah, 33 is not a bad level right now. Like 35 by the time we fight Claire, I think. Don't quote me on it. We may or may not be missing Pokemon trainers that are around one area. Butterfree. Picked the wrong Pokemon, cuz. Got HP Fire for this. Because we're gaming. Dude, come on. You lived in HP Fire? That's not very nice at all. We have to have the shittiest hidden power of all time, bro. That'd be like the minimum damage. I don't even think it's worth clicking against this thing. This thing is a special wall. Alright, fuck you too, Bull. Awesome. You went for just a raw solar beam? What are you, psychotic? Not the raw solar beam. What do you mean? An unbelievable play right there. Yes, please heal my Pokemon to full. I'd greatly appreciate that. I don't know why these trainers on this route in particular give such decent experience compared to other places. Like, this is not bad at all, dude. Boy needs so much, this is the problem, cuz. It's fine. Boyd's him. Boyd, I said you're him. You have to be him. It is your job to be him. You've been dubbed him, therefore you're him. $34. A little bit better money. Alan, leave me alone. Alan, it's not the time. Let me live. We got that dude and like one more guy. Ooh, you're a psychic. Oh, you're a Pokemaniac, never mind. You might have psychic Pokemon. Please let me click Shadow Ball. It would give me dopamine. Not quite who I want to fight, to be real with you. I'm not even gonna front right now. Let's go... Gatry? I mean... Hey bro, still use XP. He's gotta get to 42. Good, we're wasting the bad luck. That's how it works, right? That's how gambling works. The bad luck has been wasted. We're on the up and up now. Bro, he got 3K? Hold up. Guy is him. I think Tin Tower has a rare candy for us. I'll give us a 5. Then we gotta get Mount Mortar and Whirl Island. And we'll have all 7 rare candies available in the game naturally. And we just gotta get 1 level in the Elite Four on our Tentacruel. We'll be able to get level 50 for Lance. But I do think this is going to be time for Claire right here. As much as it pains me to say so. Gotta need to have like waterfall to get the rest of the trainers and shit. Alright. Give Paracure berries out. 1 to Gatry. I don't have it. I really don't have one for Flareon? I feel like I had to have one in the box, right? Huh. That's a bit annoying. We're gonna save Volk. Because Volk is useful. Eventually. Bring Shucky. Shucky could do something, you know? I don't know what Shucky can do, but Shucky is certainly a Pokemon. Alright, the plan is we Blizzard and pray. That's really it. The battle scene on. You up and let's go fight Claire. We haven't seen the battle animations in a minute. Holy shit. Still need the Amulet Coin to come in clutch here too. Amulet Coin gaming, you know. She'll have really good items. Paraberries would be so nice. Honestly, bro, I think it's time we give rest to Flareon here. Flareon. We're gonna do fucking some rest strategies. Drop Sand Attack. Boyd's got rest. Do I have a... I should have a Mint Berry. You're running Chesto Resto now, dude. A classic strategy, if you will. One of the tried and true strategies of our time. Alright, don't let me down. Do not let me down with these blizzards. I think we got that bad luck out of the way. This bitch always concerns me, dude. Just having the concept of Hyper Beam is not fun. Wiggle the tail, let's go. Alright, you have Surf. Blizzard. That's 1. Should be good damage. Oh my god. Alright, we one-shot them. Dragonair. You have to be the one with thunder. Surely. You gotta be the one with thunder. Or thunderbolt, excuse me. We're gonna go silver here. Hard reading it. Okay, it was a T-wave. You get a sand attack on him. I think we go down here. Okay, not so bad. He's gonna have to rely on Dragon Breath because it's a shit bomb. Go Boyd for him. Boyd eats this. Ow. We can stay in here. Solid damage. We resist that, okay. Take him down with another headbutt. We love Boyd here. For Boyd Gaming. There's the Kingdra. Guaranteed surf right here. 100%. So we go to Gatry. We eat that surf up like breakfast. So we do neutral Blizzard. But I think neutral stab. We're gonna get critical twist. That's just totally fine. That's not concerning in the slightest. I love that for us, actually. We sludge bomb here. Give me a poison while we're at it. Good proc. Terrible. Come on, Gatry. We're on the up and up. I think the poison mattered there. This one is the Blizzard Dragonair. I can't risk shit here. I don't think he's gonna want to go for that. I think he's gonna go for Boyd. Boyd should be a safe switch. The critical only did 40. So Boyd can come in. Ooh, that's terrible. He's got slam. I forgot about that. Alright, we're fine. We rest up. We pop the mint berry. He's gonna keep hitting these slams, apparently. So that did less than 30. Go for some some flinches. Big. Shadow Ball's 20 more base power. Might get the kill. Not quite. That sucks. Oh, he's not getting healed up? Interesting. That was gonna be a guaranteed heal opportunity. We rest off the para, though. Bears just not popping the potions? Alright. Do what you want, girl. I think I wanted to use a potion, honestly. This move is like 70% accurate, by the way. I want y'all to be aware of that. So that did 31. We go down to a critical, guaranteed. Suboptimal. I have never seen such an accurate Pokemon in my life, dude. This is guaranteed wake up, though. Hey, bro, you know what? That was a clean clear. I have to say. No deaths. Deathless Claire? Even while underleveled? We take these. We even got critical, bro, and it was still fine. Look at that. We minimized the RNG with Blizzard too. I think that was a good call. Flareon does it again. That was an underleveled Flareon too, keep in mind. I was still able to put up that much of a fight. If we had return on it, it'd be even better, but we've been kind of slacking on that regard. We might want to drop Headbutt. I like Massaging for a flinch. Is kind of good though. One thing I want to do right now, I want to fly and grab a Magikarp. And Slowpoke well. Mostly just so we have that as like an encounter. Because we could potentially get a fucking Dragonite this run, which would be kind of cool. I don't think it'd be like useful, but like the concept of getting a Dragonite in Nuzlocke is always interesting. Alright, so our benchmarks, we need 8 levels on Boyd, 2 on Gatry. We have a handful of guys. I also think there's more dudes to fight in the one place in Crystal, which is interesting. Ooh, what'd you have, LK? And also, welcome back. You missed the Claire fight, brother. It was clean as a whistle. As expected, Flareon was popping off against Claire. As all true ball knowers are aware of. Did I get the old rod before I run down like a goof? I did not get the old rod. Because I am a goof. Go away, Bellsprout. Nobody likes you. Especially not Gatry. My goat. Yeah, boy took 2 of the Dragonairs out. Hi, Raikou. Did you see his sprite? Why'd he hit one of these? Did you see that animation? He had to hit the... What the fuck was that? What an asshole. Hey, wait, Repel's kind of that's a clutch Repel right there. Hold the phone. Bro, that Raikou kind of freaky. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't like that. He needs to relax. This is a children's video game. You can't be doing that kind of stuff. Hey, bud, let me get that, trying to angle. They call me Kurt Angled. I'm out here angling. With the best of them. Alright, we have the old rod. Getting late in the game. Don't worry about it. Down to Azalea. Oh, that's too far. The other two, though. I'm, like, kind of interested in how they perform in a Nuzlocke, but I also feel like they're probably terrible. Suicune's probably fine. I think Entei is probably, like, the worst Pokemon of all time, though. I just don't see a world where it's useful. I hate to say it. We never got an encounter in Slowpoke well, by the way, because Slowpoke was banned and so was the Zubat. They were invalid encounters. Dude, level 10 is like not a bad level to fish up a Magikarp, by the way. That's like actually pretty fucking reasonable, dude. I mean, let me double check we didn't get a Magikarp at all ever. Oh, there's an icon that tells you if you caught a Pokemon. So I don't even have to bother. God, I love modern video games. Yeah, like, I would use Suicune, but the funny thing is, well, we can't get Suicune because it's Crystal. We gotta wait till, like, the storyline plays out in Kanto to get the boy. Let's go Lure Ball. We fished him, so this is a valid Lure Ball usage. Common Lure Ball W. We love a Lure Ball here. Fuck this item, dude, it sucks. What do you mean the Lure Ball does nothing? Wait, we have the Pokemon for this. Come on down, Volk. Surely we won't, like, critical a fly and one tap him, right? That'd be just crazy. It was concerningly close. I didn't like that, actually. I really did not like that. Like with a really shitty damage roll at a crit, like, we could've lost that Magikarp. Alright, that's our encounter for Slowpoke well. We got a nice little Fire Emblem-y name for that guy. Male. Nasir? Let's go Nasir. I think it's a dragon in that game, right? Like, Gyarados is basically a dragon. He's honorary. Okay. Have that taken care of. Let's go to Dragon's Den now. The legendary birds, but so far I've only called Zapdos. I mean, he is the best one. I do think it's interesting that, in singles anyway, Moltres has had a resurgence in recent years. Because that was always historically, like, the shittiest Pokemon of all time, that just literally did nothing of value for you. It's very, very interesting that it has, like, usages now. God, I hate the music in this place, dude. It's actually so bad, honestly. I'm gonna give the XP share to Mist in here. I'll take the berry off this guy. Give him the amulet coin. I think we're probably gonna need him for the dragons in here. No, I gotta grab the Dragon Fang to continue the game. I don't want to be in here, trust me. Oh, I need Whirlpool, fuck. Forgot about that one. That's like a real level. Interesting. I think I was gonna see Dragonairs of a real level in this place. Can I just, like, not get that Dratini? What if I just say no? I don't want that Dratini. Like, excellent Pokemon. Extreme Speed Dratini is very cool. My issue with that creature. Hold up, let me see something real fast. I don't have a Pokemon to put fucking Whirlpool on, dude. Alright, good. Because, like, the thing is, it comes at, like, level 10. And we're not grinding or hacking in rare candies for this run, so... Kinda low level. I'd much rather come back and try to catch a level 40 one. It's a little more usable. Alright, Silver can go away for a moment. Do any of you people learn Whirlpool? Alright, let's look up in the attack decks, dude. Thank you, Psyduck. My fucking hero, bro. Yeah, 20 is still low, I feel like, for our purposes. We're already so behind the XP curve. I think catching somebody up like that is just not really conducive to a win. Maybe once we get to Kanto, it'll be doable. Oscar does it all, bro. Please tell me you learn Waterfall. I love Psyduck. Oh, I'm a Psyduck truther. This is the greatest Pokemon in the history of our sport, dude. He does it all. He's the HM friend. You can even learn Flash. Surely you learn Flash. He is him! Miss me with any other Pokemon, bro. There's no one that does it like Psyduck does. This is just such a quality catch in this game. Is the Safari Zone, like, available? I thought that was added back in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I don't think it's actually in Gen 2. I didn't like that they added it back in the remake. So I like the little plot thread that the guy from the Safari Zone fucked off and like ruined Fuchsia as a city. I thought that was kind of funny. Did you ever watch Tiger King? The documentary about Joe Exotic, the crazy like dude that running like a tiger sanctuary in Oklahoma? That's pretty much what the Safari Zone warden was to me, dude. He's just Joe Exotic. But with like Tauroses instead. That's actually just a lunatic. I wonder what Kara's gonna have. Oh. You know, that caught me off guard. It's not actually, in fact, a dragon. I will not switch to my funny little boy, because I feel like you're gonna click Dragon Rage. I don't even remember. I haven't been, like, I didn't get that far when I got to Kanto in previous attempts. We really didn't make it past your need, unfortunately. The level cap go down was too much for us. More horsey, sir. I turn these animations back off. I can keep them on at this point. This is all new. We haven't seen before in the run anyway. 27. Okay. Lock on is big for us, I will say. We can probably drop Sonic Boom. Or we'll just drop Tackle. Tackle sucks. Let's be honest. Ooh, Seadra. Oh, caught up to us finally. So, Lock On is good for, the plan is we're going to use that against Koga. Because his Muck and his, Crobat really enjoy spamming evasion moves. So we just hit a cheeky little Lock On and ignore that. I think. Maybe. I don't know how, if the Lock On, like... In this generation, the effect is implemented as a status attached to the target. So wait, you can lock onto somebody, switch. Wait. Holy shit, wait. Lock On might be broken. Hold up. Lock on actually might be fucking broken. So, lock on in Gen 2, apparently, it puts a status on the opponent. So I can lock on with Magnemite, switch Magnemite out for, like, Rhydon, and then click Horn Drill and it'll be under the effect of lock on and be 100% accurate. That's some sauce. A little saucy right there. Might be a little bit of a saucer full of secrets. I don't know what other one-hit KO moves are in this game though. Fissure? Horn Drill? Problem is there's nobody good with one Oko moves for that combo. Interesting sauce though. That is a little saucy. Possibly too saucy. That is a devious amount of sauce. That's so much sauce that shit be drowning, bro. Gotta back up the sauce levels. Bro, this Dratini's like a fucked up, by the way. Watch this. Don't look, don't look. This Dratini's about to get fucked up, by the way. Don't look, don't look. This is good. This is good, though. We're getting the bad luck out of the way. We're saving the good luck for Lance. God, needing to hit 3 blizzards against Lance is so sketchy, bro. I really don't like that at all. It's so concerning. At such a devious level, too. Ravon. Gen 2's not even buggy. Gen 1 is like fake buggy. The bugs aren't really that impactful. Sludge Bomb's good. That shit's base 90 power. It's like the best move in the game. Alright, cool. Magikarp's a good encounter. We want to see Magikarp. No Dratinis. Keep them away from us. We hate Dratini here. So do I have to go in the hut? Is it in here? Yes, it is in here. No need to explain why you came. Claire sent you here, didn't she? That girl's a handful. I'm sorry, but I must test you. Not to worry, you are only to answer a few questions. Ready? What are Pokemon to you? They're my friends. Pal is apparently the wrong answer. It helps you win battles. Cheating? Raising. I'll battle anybody. Violence? Strong Pokemon, weak Pokemon. Both. Give me a Dragon Fang. And nothing else. I really want to know what Claire is answering it for these questions. Is she out here like, yeah, bro, you need violence. You need that shit in our life. Put the badge in the bag, bro. Now we can get the Master Ball. Probably save for Snorlax. Give me the shittiest TM in the game, too. Thanks, man. Wait. Why she had her own theme song? They just really wrote a new theme song for Claire. And why do they keep the line about her breath? I'm so confused. So thank you for actually telling me how to get to the Pokemon League. I don't think they do that in Gold and Silver. I will give it up. They do signpost a few things better. Let's not go that way, because I get the Dragon Fang. I gotta fucking walk out of here, bro. Shit. I have no escape ropes. The national tragedy, actually. I think you should let me fly out of here, actually. There's gonna be a Dratini. It's that. Okay, no, we're good. We're chilling. Just get me out of here. Please let me leave. Come on, more Magikarps. Come on down to the Magic. Let me look up Dragon's Den real fast. I have a funny feeling they changed the encounter table in a Crystal. It's a really funny, sinking feeling. It's still level 10 Dratinis. Nope, we're still good. The level 40 Dragonair is still in sight. It is so winnable. Brother. I'm about to cut the water, Joe. How you doing, Joe? How's your night been? You missed the cleanest Claire run of all time. Featuring Flareon, as anyone would expect to be using against Claire. Alright, cool. We can get the Dragonair later. It is indeed in the cards. So we have a couple of guys we gotta fight still. I think our most pressing thing would be to successfully clear the victory road, then double back for the trainers. That is not the button I was looking for. Are we on the money? 100k? Okay, wait. I'm struggling with the menus real quick, don't mind me. I feel like I'm menus in a children's video game. Back to the casino one more time. We're not allowed to gamble, but we can actually buy the TM straight up. That's fine. That wasn't the right button. I will never recover from that, actually. We're trying to get Fire Blast for Flareon. Do I have enough or did I fail at basic math? No! We're short 2k. This is fine. We have the technology. I can just sell the worst TM I've ever been given in my life. What day is the return lady there? Not today. That's the answer. If anyone was curious. It is indeed not today. Farewell to an X defend. These all have uses. Dragon Breath does not have a use, I think. I think I'll never click Iron Tail in my life. Alright, Fire Blast is obtainable. We are moving up in the world finally. That's not the right place, shit. Unfortunately, I don't think we can afford Thunder. It's a bit out of our price point. A little expensive. Yeah, it's kind of a terrible move, unfortunately. I feel like most of the TMs you get from the, it's 38 in this game? Okay. Most of the TMs you get from the gym leaders kind of suck in this game. Like, what even, like, Shadow Ball is the best one by far. What do you mean I can teach Fire Blast to my Grappler? Can you expand upon that one? What are you talking about that I can learn Fire Blast on my Grappler? Are you sure? Certified Gen 1 Learn Set moment. Yeah. Yeah, but Shadow Ball is so good on idiots like Flareon. This Pokemon has like actually truly been like kind of goated, honestly. I never thought I'd see the day, but here we are. Alright, that was not what I wanted. I don't even know where I am. We have like nobody to wear a name, so I think we're gonna have to go towards Kanto, fight a few trainers. Just for some money at this point, honestly. Then we can kind of double back a little bit. We can double back, use our money for some repels, and we can get the other couple of things. They are, bro. People just don't have the vision. They just don't have the creative vision to understand that Flareon is the premier mage killer of Gen 1 and 2. A common role in more traditional RPGs, if you will. People forget the roots, dude. People don't remember the roots of the series. I don't remember what this item is. I think this one's a rare candy. Don't quote me on that. Please don't quote me on it. Are there more candies in Crystal? That's 5. No, that's 5. That's 5 and is there 8? How many fucking candies are in this game? I don't even know anymore. Have I been skipping in candy in my last runs? Alright, we can't hack in rare candies, but we can use the ones the game provides. However limited they are. Bro, at least show me a Tentacruel. Like, mix it up for me, please. Keep showing me the same Pokemon over and over again. I'll grab the Moonstone, I suppose. Yeah, you're right, Joe. And the thing is also, like, nobody's really gonna have surprise coverage for those types, you know what I mean? Like, you know what you're getting. Like, you know who's gonna be throwing those moves at you, so, like, you can just not go for that fight. And honestly, its special defense is so high, like, you can take, like, water moves pretty okay. Flareon's just a solid Pokemon. I think people are just afraid of not using Stab. It sells rare candies and like, what do you mean? Okay. Where? Look, give me Sandstorm. Damn, we can't do our funny little Sandstorm strategies of old. It happens to be Sandstorm, she says. Oh, happens. Perhaps it's Sandstorm. I will take the coin away. We'll give this bad boy over to Boyd. Yeah, Boyd. I need 3 levels on this is the thing, bro. That's the tough part here. Level is very, very tight. I'm really hoping we skipped a few trainers somewhere. Over like in like the water routes or something. Alright, you have the Bulbasaur, you have a Magneton and a Venusaur. If I remember correctly. Yeah, I don't think they have link cables as any concept any game other than Arceus. Yeah, yeah, being forced to like stream at night due to my schedule is really souring me on the day-night cycle as a concept. I kinda just don't feel like that fits a game like Pokemon well. That's great. It's 85%, cuz. It's 85. That's not bad. What is there even to say? What is there even to say? What is there to even say, bro? 30% of the time, every time. Two Fire Blast, a Blizzard. I don't want to time travel. This is my thing. I want it to be like nice and accurate. Yeah, Flareon's really fumbling the bag right now. I can't even lie. This is not a good performance from him. I like have to stay in here, and I really don't want to be honest. I don't want to stay in here. This feels so wasteful. It's fine. It's going to a good cause. You got the XP share, right? With 20, he needs like 2 levels. Hey, Manolo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. More importantly, we got some money. Which means we can buy super repels. Which means we can play the game. It's long gone. Gotta go check out Mount Mortar. We gotta check out Is there anything in Tin Tower? Gen 2 Tin Tower. What sick loot do we have? There's a nugget, dude. Kind of worth. Yeah, there's a rare candy in a Carbos, bro. I think we're out after those. Yeah, I mean, 5k is 5k, dude. That's like a vitamin. Get them repels, dude. I hate spending the money, but it is necessary, unfortunately. For my peace of mind, realistically. The nice thing is, I don't think we need to be too high of a level on a Magnemite for it to do its job. We realistically just needed to be like, I don't even know, like fucking level 30 and just evolve. I got the bell, bro. Shut up. Let me live. Does, like, fighting a Ho-Oh do anything? Like, is there a reason for me to do that? Oh shit, there's trainers in here? What do you mean there's trainers in here? What do you fucking mean? When did this happen? Or who are you people, Gaku? Who is my lead? Alright, this is good. They have good XP, we have a good lead still. Just a headbutt. You're thinking of a different segment. With the, kimono girls. This is big eats for Boyd right here, dude. Oh, fuck. Who would have seen this coming? This is crazy. This is the second Flareon mirror match of the day. Hey, better Flareon wins. What can you even say? I guess you actually were right, okay. Why are there so many evolutions in this game? You're fighting these dudes left, right, and center. 2k, bro. 2k? I guess you're monks, like, you don't got money, but... 2 fucking grand? Yeah, sometimes you just gotta go for the flinch game, dude. You cheese out some wins. Now you're gonna let me shadow ball these people. You're gonna cramp my style like that. See? I would love to have return, but it's not the day to get return. Jolteon. You shadow ball these, by the way. Ballin'. We get the drop too. We'll let him know what we're about, bro. We'll flex on him real quick. You can't miss 3 consecutive Fire Blast, cuz that's just like mathematically really insane. It's 85% accurate. 3? What do you mean? How? Three consecutive missed Fire Blast. This is fine. The bad luck is being wasted now. We'll be okay for the Elite Four. That's my coat. They expanded the lore a little bit for Burn Tower and stuff. I do like that. For that hidden power had it been like Ember tier, dude, it was so weak. Yeah, dude, just let me fight your fucking Noctowl and your Vaporeon. I already see where we're going here. You're not gonna fool me. I see the writing on the wall. I can't flinch every single one of these Noctowls like this, bro. That's just kind of sad. You see, they match the typings of the 3 legendary dogs. How clever. They really ate with that one. Bro, if you fought a Chestnut in this generation, you're cooked. You're just out here using the ball and the bombs. Nah, we're gonna start Fire Blast gaming, dude. It's gonna come in clutch in the E4. It will not let us down, in fact. We will be happy campers. And not sad campers. You definitely don't need Fire Spin, sir. That move was dog water. Wrong gen for that. That's a cool 6K real fast. So, I need to buy an escape rope. I mean, Suicune will put me to the test. What do you mean Suicune will put me to the test? What are you talking about? Hold up. I must go, my people need me. The fuck you mean Suicune will put me to the test? I thought you get Suicune in Kanto. Up near like Cerulean. What are we talking about here? Look at Suicune now? Oh, dude, you know what I didn't do? Hold up. I didn't do any of the fucking little events for Suicune. That's XP, hold up. I'm leaving some XP on the table here. We fly high real fast. I remember if I fight Ucine over here. I remember this shit. At least you did in Heart Gold Soul Silver. Remember, you fight Ucine and like he's over here. And you have the little scene on the way between Mahogany Town and Ecruteak. I feel like there's nothing with Suicune until you get to Kanto. But like, I probably don't remember correctly. That's not where I want to go. I don't even know what that room is, in fact. Never been there in my life. Whose house is this? Who are you? What is this? What is this? You mean raise him a little more care? What are you talking about here? Tell me more about Gatry, sir. Yeah, it was Suicune. Who are you? Who is that person? What does she even do? Oh, let's put Mist up front. This is a lower level area, so like, this should be fine. Goodbye, Suicune. Farewell. Yeah, Ucine. You want to battle real quick? I need a little more money. Okay, they got some little extra battles scattered around. I think it ends up being better than the Burnt Tower fights. Mystical Man is a crazy title. Not this disgusting creature. I like don't win these, by the way. We do win these? No, we don't win these. I would have to hit like 4 Sonic Booms without getting put to sleep. And you know what? We're gonna do that. I believe in you, Mist. Dude, I hate Drowsy. This is an anti-Drowsy stream. Drowsy has done nothing but ruin my life. We lost our Drowsy this run. It was gonna be our hard carry. We had to pivot. Yeah, bro, you think you can do strats, dude? What do you think this is? Get him out of here. Show you a real creature. A real pocket monster, if you will. Fucking Electro, dude. I'm just gonna go to Titania out of pure safety reasons. I feel like you don't learn that. This guy got TMs, bro. And you got TM Timmy out here. None of these moves are natural. Haunter. This is fine. Never mind. It's not fine. It's not fine one bit. It's never been fine, in fact. It's never been less fine. I can't believe I'm gonna get parried. Like it's a 100% chance, dude. Devious and diabolical move. Only sociopaths and bad people use. $5K, hold up, you seen? Oh, we got the Ton. Okay, the team's coming together. The team preview's looking a little fucked still, but like... These are like kind of Pokemon. These are like Pokemon you would expect to see on a team, I suppose. It's like not the worst setup of all time. We're probably not going to see much more of Magneton, to be real with you, but hey. He's cool. We like him. Game doesn't learn any move ever. You're amazing, Cujo. No wonder Pokemon gravitate to you. I get it now. I'm gonna keep searching for Suicune. Sure, we'll see each other again. See you around. Bye, buddy boy. Alright, cool. I'm feeling pretty good about the levels now. I think the scattered XP is pretty nice. There's a couple of guys we can fight in Mount Mortar still I know of. They have like Nidos, which is pretty solid XP. We have all the guys in like fake Victory Road. Mist is kind of at the level we care about for her. So like we can kind of pump the brakes on Mist a little bit. We just gotta get Boyd 6 levels really. In the meantime. Which like I think is pretty doable to be honest. It's not too out of the question. Hey, thanks for the follow, LK. Appreciate it. Let me think. So, let me look up a video real quick where the rare candies are. I know we gotta get the one in Mount Mortar. That's a surefire thing. There's no, like, ifs, ands, or buts with that one. Mount Mortar. Royal Islands. We gotta hit, Tin Tower. Or last 3. We have 5 right now. That's 8? Was there 8? I feel like they added one in Crystal. Am I crazy? I do feel like there was an extra one. That can't be real, though. There's no way that's real. I do not believe that. I think I might be a crazy person, actually. Hold up. Fucking... Even from the password show? Well, that's not really... I would say that it breaks our rules, to be honest. I don't think we were going to be doing that one. I don't like the idea of that. Feels cheesy, if you will. I'm not about that cheese life. I would never do such a thing. Not me, bro. Never cheese anything in my life. Alright. Like fucking lost, bro. You can do Tin Tower. Actually, I want to see the Suicune event. Because I feel like they told me I gotta scrap with Suicune. That concerns me. At least that's what they implied. I don't know if that's, like, true. They definitely implied that. Hi, Goldine. Half my team's asleep. I'm sorry. Yeah, look at that back spray, though. That's not looking kind of clean. I hate this game. I don't have a fly, bro. Or a cut. Spiro, you can cut. Right? You seem like a cutty type of boy. Seems like you've cut a tree or two in your day. Tragic. I don't know how Gatry can do it, though. Are the tentacles truly that sharp? How does that even work? That can't be real. Oh shit, it's 12? Jesus. Well, I guess I did start a little bit late. Gotta do laundry tonight too, bro. It sucks ass. Alright, so final levels for the stream. Got Mist to level 30. Pretty big. Moveset still sucks ass, we don't worry about that. Tanya still didn't really do much, but just got a clutch level 10 magnitude. Gatry is a god. This is the greatest Pokemon of all time. Flareon's also a little god. Flareon's like a demigod, if you will, I suppose. I guess that's how you could describe it. There's like different ways of describing it. I would say a demigod. He seems to be on demigod status. I think this is genuinely like the most underrated Pokemon in fucking like history. Like ever. If possibly, maybe ever. If there's anyone to raid on this funny little website. Let's see. The people are loving Pokemon Royal Sapphire, it seems. A lot of people be playing this shit lately. I feel like everything I do in Nuzlocke with what do you call it? The ROM hacks and shit. They go in like waves, bro. And there'll be like time periods where shit's popping. Times where like nobody cares and everything. Like, everyone will be stuck on one. Like I feel like people get stun locked by like Emerald Kaizo and shit a lot. Like those type of ones and everything. When one of those drop, that's all fucking people will play for like 12 years. Then all the dopamine is extracted and they move on. Bro, I'm sorry. Nobody is streaming Pokemon Champions. This game is dead. Is this real? There's 27 viewers watching Pokemon Champ. Is the maintenance going on? That might be why. It's probably the maintenance, right? New season. Damn, I can't believe Champions is dead, bro. That's so sad. Unlucky. There's gotta be somebody, like, interesting. God, I hate the pre-roll ads, bro. They're actually a nightmare. Dude, Pokemon Champions is like... So, Joe, I don't remember, did you get the Discord link? Did you hop in? I don't know if I posted it when you were around the other day. Let me see this fellow.
Grass is psychic.
Nope. You want the link? You trying to get into the most poppin' Discord of all time? I gotta make a channel to post pictures of my cat. I guess everybody else is animals, but I'm biased. Let's see. Yeah, bro, it's all for all the viewers. Come on now. There's the link if you want to hop in. I gotta probably, like, actually post it on, like, I don't know, a community tab or something. Or a permanent link somewhere. There's one somewhere. There's a way to fucking do it, dude. I just don't even know. I have too many tabs, man. Tabs are killing me. Who we got here? Who do they recommend that I, raid? Let us see. Well, that person's done. This menu sucks. There's like no sorting on this shit. Come on now, Twitch. Gotta get your website together, sir. This should look like ass. What the fuck? Yeah, man. Let's see. Ah. The tabs! There's too fucking many, bro. Same category. Nope. That fucking freaked it out. Watch this. That's not even the right language. Why is that even an option? Dude, I hate Twitch, bro. Like, what are we even doing? A truly awful website. None of the things they do make sense. There's no... What is this? I'm just fucking with the raid settings at this point, honestly, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. This menu sucks ass. There's like nobody streaming Pokemon this late at night, which is an insane thing to say. But it seems to be what is occurring. I guess fucking champions being down just really ruin everyone's life, huh? Guess that's what's going on there. Made it in? Hell yeah. Welcome on in. I gotta fix a lot of the channels and shit. So don't you worry. That's on the docket. Or my tabs. Oh god, too many. Oh god. Fuck it, bro. Alright. See you later over on TikTok. Enjoy the rest of your night over there, boys. Good over there. Oh, there's too many streams, dude. I understand why people get stream decks and they do their shit. They just press one button and close like 12 streams. So much easier. YouTube, farewell. Godspeed. Have a good night. Well, tomorrow we're gonna play more. We'll actually finish the run. Well, we're not gonna finish. We're gonna finish the Elite Four. So, yeah, tomorrow we're gonna definitely beat the Elite Four. Move on to Kanto. I have a good feeling about the Elite Four, which every time I said that it ends up in disaster. But hey, it'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen, right? All right, later, boys. Alright, then Twitch. Still out here, bro. Ah! There we go. Is it gonna load? Hello? Where's the fucking button? There it is.
Pause for a second. Oh my gosh, cute